Hello everyone, welcome to Network Jungle for CCNA routing and switching. Let's begin. Today we will discuss the dynamic routing protocol. So what is dynamic routing protocol? So dynamic routing protocol is nothing but to share the informations between the routers about the remote networks. It also performs the network discovery and routing table information between the routers. Routing table information. Mainly it is used for scalable purpose. If it is the static route, we need to configure the individual routes to the routing table. It is quite complicated. So if the scalable means we have to add the new topology, then it automatically lays the new networks in the topology. Before that, we need to discuss what is the difference between the static routing and dynamic routing. Static routing. Then dynamic routing. Configurations. So configuration is quite complicated in static routing. It is simple. Second one is the topology changes. If the topology is added, then administrator need to add the routing information in the routers for the every routers. If it is two routers, we have to easily manage. For more than routers, it is quite complicated. If the dynamic routing means it can automatically lane the new networks using some algorithm. It is easy to understand the new topology using dynamic routing protocols. Third one is the scalability. Suitable for simple topologies. It is suitable for simple to complex topology. Next one is the security. Security is high secured because we need to add the individual static routes in the routing table. So it is the high security. It is we need to configure security for dynamic routing protocol. So security is higher in dynamic routing protocol, static routing protocol, but dynamic routing protocol is having the less security. If it is any new user can add the topology means, then automatically it goes to the other routers to communicate the LAN networks. Resource usage. No additional resources used in the static routing. Here CPU, memory and link bandwidth can be utilized to understand the dynamic routing protocols for added the new topology to create the algorithms. These are the difference between the static routing and the dynamic routing protocols. So each routing having the different advantages and drawbacks. That is the disadvantages. Next. Yeah. Now we discuss the dynamic routing main components. There are 3 components available in the dynamic routing protocol for every algorithm. First one is the data structure. I can explain one by one. Second one is the routing protocol. And third one is the algorithm. So these 3 components play the major role in the dynamic routing protocol. I can explain one by one. So what is the use of dynamic routing protocol? So dynamic routing protocol is nothing but using the tables or database stored in the data RAM. Database stored in the RAM for the routing informations. Next one is the routing protocol. So routing protocol is, we can use the different type of protocols. It discover the neighboring informations, routing informations, as well as exchange the routing informations. To the neighbor routers. Last one is the algorithm. So algorithm is, we know it is the finest step to calculate the best path. Best path is nothing but the lowest cost of the value to reach the destination fastly. So these 3 components play the major role in the dynamic routing protocol. Data structure, it may maintain the table or database in the RAM table for storing the routing information. Routing protocol, based on the routing protocol, it can share the informations between the routers. Then algorithm can find a step to calculate the routes and as well as the best path determination. Best path is nothing but the to calculate to reach the best route or best path. It is also maintained the routing table. Then lowest cost AD value will be selected for the best route. Next we discuss the evolution of dynamic routing protocol. First, routing protocol. Next one we discuss the evolution of the routing protocols. Routing protocol. So routing protocol can be classified into 2 types. One is the IGP, another one is the EGP. So IGP is nothing but the Inter Gateway Routing Protocol. It is used to routing protocols used to exchange the routing information within the routed domain by a single organizations. Then EGP. EGP is nothing but the Exterior Gateway Routing Protocol. Mainly it is used for BGP purpose. That is the Border Gateway Routing Protocol. Is used to routing the informations between the different AS value. It is the same AS value. It is the different AS value. same, then different. Next, interior gateway routing protocol can be classified into two types. One is the distance vector protocol. Another one is the link state protocol. Link state routing protocol. So RP means nothing but routing protocol. So distance vector can be classified into two types: RIP routing information protocol version 1. Then another one is the RIP version 2. Then another one is the distance vector protocol can be classified into another type, EIGRP, that is the interior gateway routing protocol. Then it can be extended to enhanced interior gateway routing protocol. Likewise, link state protocol. Link state protocol can be classified into two types, OSPF. OSPF mainly used for the organizations. Then another one is the ISIS, intermediate state. So OSPF have the different versions. OSPF 1, version 1. Then OSPF version 2. Then OSPF version 3. Next, exterior gateway routing protocol can be used for the path vector protocols. Then it can be classified into one type, that is the BGP. BGP is mostly used for the internet to share the different AS number to share the routing information between the organizations. First, I can explain which year introduced the routing protocols. First, starting the interior gateway routing protocol introduced the first stage. Then second stage, exterior gateway routing protocol, it can introduce the year 1982. Second, interior gateway routing protocol introduced in the year of 1985. That is the history of the protocol information can be introduced in the world. Third, 1988 introduced the RIP version 1 to share the dynamic routing informations. Fourth one is the link state protocol. It can introduce in the year of ISIS in 1990. Next, OSPF version introduced in the year of 1989, and OSPF version introduced in the year of 1991 after the ISIS. Next, EIGRP, Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocol, so introduced in the year of 1992. Next, RIP version 2. (1994). After that, we go into the enhanced gateway exterior gateway routing protocol. So BGP introduced in the 1995 to use the different data number to share the informations. Then after that, BGP MP. border gateway protocol using multiple protocols. Then OSPF version 3 1993. These are the routing protocols introduced in the years. It having the different advantage and disadvantage to overcome the existing routing protocols. Next, I can give the information about the multicast address. So 22.0.0/24 is used for the multicast address for the dynamic routing protocols to share the informations. It is the IPv4. Here, multicast address used for the dynamic routing protocol using 224.0.0/24. It is the 256 address. First, RIP. RIP can be used the 224.0.0.9 and port number is the UDP 250. So why this address? This address is used to exchange the routing information between the routers using this IP with the protocol number UDP 520 to share the routing informations. Next, OSPF. So OSPF we can use the 224.0.0.5, then 224.0.0.6. For example, two routers are available between the OSPF topology. It shares the informations between the routers routing protocol informations using this IP 224.0.0.5. That is the same area. If it is the multiple different area or different protocols means it can use the IP 224.0.0.6. It is the same area. It is the different area. I can explain in detail in OSPF topic. Using the protocol 89. Next, EIGRP, Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocol. So next version of the OSPF. Next version. That is the next generation of the after that OSPF protocol. So here 5, 6, 9. Then it can use the 10. Using the protocol 88. Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocols. Likewise, BGP. BGP is in the, we know, TCP port number 179 to share the routing information between the routers using different autonomous number on the internet. Next, FF02 multicast address is used for the dynamic routing protocol in the topologies. Here FF0 for EIGRP, Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocol. FF02 : what is the hexadecimal? 10A. So this address can be used to share the routing information between the EIGRP routers. Likewise, for OSPF, FF02 : you can tell 5 between the same area. FF : in the different area or different border routers. In next generation of the RIP version is the for IPv6 RIP NG. it is used for IPv6 protocol. It is using the just a minute. It is using the same multicast address for the IPv6 routing informations, but only the port protocol number is different. 521 is used for the IPv6 routing information exchange. It is the UDP protocol. So same IP address will be used for the RIP-NG, that is the IPv6 protocol, but only the difference is 521. That is the UDP protocol. Then last but not least, that is the AD value. So what is the difference between the AD value to achieve the destinations? Mostly we prefer the lowest metric value, that is the lowest AD value, to reach the destinations for fast delivering the routing informations. I can write AD value for static route. So static route, there are two types of routes are available. One is the directly connected. So directly connected means the AD value is 0. If it is the static routes we have added means that is the metric value is 1. So 0 and 1 is occupy the static routings. Then after that AD values is using the routing protocols. BGP. So BGP having the two types. IBGP. IBGP is nothing but the interior border gateway routing protocol. It is the same AS value. Then EVGP is nothing but the exterior gateway routing protocol. It is using the internet. It is using the within the organizations. So that is the AD value is 200 for IGP. Then BGP is EBGP is the 20. Next, OSPF. So 110 is used for the OSPF version, OSPF protocols. Then ISIS, it is the AD value is 115. Then RIP version can be used, the AD value is 120. Next, external gateway routing protocol. It having the internal and external. So internal using the 90 AD value, then external having the 170. Likewise BGP. Then RIP-NG also using the AD value 120. Then EIGRP summary routes, you can be using the AD value is 5. So compare between the dynamic routing protocol, static routing protocol. So the lowest value of the AD value is mostly in static routes. It is occupy the 0 for the directly connected and 1 for the static route. We need to configure the static routes. So dynamic routing protocol is using the different protocol to understand the best path based on the different routing algorithm. It is having the components to be in this data table and routing information, share the routing information if the new topology is added in the topologies, and algorithm to calculate the best path between the best route to find the destination donation between the source and destinations. It has the different AD values 5, 90, 110, 170, 115, 120, 220. Mostly we use the AGB protocol to communicate between the different IS and organization to share the routing informations. Yeah. Thank you. I hope you can understand the detailedly explained in the dynamic routing protocol from this video. Once again, and thank you. Please like and subscribe and support us for the network jungle and live the journey in network jungle. Thank you.